Ooh, do I need to be live on Kick right now? Okay. Yeah. Uh, moment. 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 I hope he's not trying to talk to me. He's deafened right now, currently. Trying to talk to me. He's deafened right now. I want to. Fuck. I forgot how to do this. Okay. And then it is that. And then it is boom. Then you pop this out like so. Then you pop this out. Hey, what's up, Mewtwo? Yeah, it has been a while, hasn't it? With all the holidays and shit, man, they really it really all ties you up. Okay, we'll go here. 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 I think I fixed it. Is there still an echo? I don't even think I don't think you missed anything, bro. I don't remember even streaming anytime recently. It's been 3 weeks. Because we had a vacay. We went over the mountains. And then we what's it called? Fuck, what am I trying to say? And then we had Christmas, you know, and then there was New Year's. And yeah, we've been super busy. Me and my wife, that is. Oh, there it is again. The echo should stop though. I believe I fixed it. That. I don't fucking. Where do you? Wow. Is it this? No. Is it this? Wow. I have no idea. Actually, I really don't. I'm just gonna stop it. I don't want to even worry about it. Did I fix the echo, by the way? I think I did. Okay, I'm gonna undeafen. So today what we are doing is we are going to talk tech with one of my best friends.
As the name of this so-called pod, I want to call it, just because this is gonna be a roller coaster for the first episode until we get some stuff straightened out. But
it'll be fun. It'll be fun.
Yes, it will. Let's see. Okay. Oh, no. Do I really have to have this open the whole time? I hope not. We're going to find out.
Have what open the whole time?
Like, Discord in a windowed mode is very, very weird for the webcam sometimes, but...
Do I have to? Oh, I do.
Yeah, or I go away, right? Like,
Oh shit. Wow, that's gonna be a pain in the ass. Not gonna...
yeah. So I have it on the other monitor up behind OBS, so it thinks it's still up. But all right, whatever. All right, chat's on. We're good there. Sure. Let's go ahead and turn. See, does that hotkey actually work for this damn thing? Of course not. Turn this bad boy on.
Your channel on.
See if we actually hit some buffering at all. I don't think we should, just doing this, but
What are you doing?
I was just turning on a little replay thing in case for short clip kind of thing.
Gotcha.
But yeah, I wouldn't think that it would have a buffering issue since it's literally just chatting for the most part. And it's weird because YouTube doesn't really have that as a category. So I just put it under gaming, but
I didn't even set a category. I set all my stuff in OBS and just call it a day.
Call it a day.
It ends up where it ends up, you know what I mean?
Yes, sir. All right. Did we want to get these popped off or what?
Yeah, let's get this party started.
That wheel. Let's go. All right. Let's see what the first one is.
Ooh, I should pull you up. I'm failing.
Oh, you're good. I can always tell you the option here too that we got. Oh, are we starting off? We got. Oh, okay. We're starting off this one. I thought we were gonna do the 50 series there, but we got Google Chrome and Android.
Okay. Okay.
Check that off then. It's gone.
This is an interesting one because this one's actually a little bit old news.
Yes. So last year, right?
Yeah, I know.
Though, I did see a thing where Google was talking about Chromium though, because even a lot of obviously Bing uses it. A lot of companies use Chromium in general, but they would basically have to spin off, or the courts are saying they'd have to spin off Chrome. I didn't really see too much on the Android side. It seemed more on Chrome side.
Yeah, so the main focus that I saw was just Chrome. They really wanted to separate Chrome. I remember when I initially heard this story that they were talking about separating Android too, but I haven't really seen much of that pop up recently. But my question is, do you actually think this is going to happen? Because I can't say that I haven't heard anything about it since probably a week after it originally surfaced.
Yeah, I honestly think the court is just being the court. And if anything, I'd actually think they would be happy with just getting money from Google, just because.
So for context, people that may not know, the courts ruled that Google has, or Meta, or not Meta, what was it, Alphabet, has an illegal monopoly because they have Chrome and Android and so many other under companies. And my argument was, I don't think it's monopoly. There was plenty of competition when Chrome started and was around. Google just did it better. Like, can you really fault them for that?
There's that, and I just think at this point these companies are spending money however they want to. So you got Apple, Google, and Microsoft. Obviously Nvidia's up there now, I think, in terms of these like trillion-dollar companies. But I want to say, I can't remember how much it costs, but let's just say this: Google pays up the wazoo to be, I think, the default, at least, search engine for iPhone users. Obviously they can still use Safari, but it's Google on the back end that's doing all that searching for them. So in a way, Google's kind of paying themselves at that point. So I could see the courts more going after the stuff that they're kind of forcing their hand in terms of where Chrome is and how Chrome, is being presented, and
the shady deals behind the closed doors.
Oh, I don't even technically. That's hard because for me, I don't even know if you consider that shady, because Apple's taking that money and they're like, yeah, we'll pocket that, thank you.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it's shady at all. I don't understand how this would work. So, like, if they had to, let's say they had to get rid of Android and they had to get rid of Chrome, how exactly does that work? Does the company that takes on these two large investments actually just gain every resource from it? Like, so part of Chrome, we also have like Google Docs and Google Sheets and stuff. Those are built into Chrome. Would they also get those? What about Gmail?
No, I just think a third party would have to be basically in charge of Chrome, which is hard because then how at that point do you tell? You're basically telling Google you can't talk to these guys anymore or something. I'm thinking, which is kind of hard, like you said, if it wants to incorporate stuff. In a weird way too, I could almost see this backfiring in terms of if Chrome actually was a third party, because we all know Google has too many cooks in the kitchen. I think they're just an R&D like business for the most part. Hence,
Google?
you know, RIP. Yeah, RIP Stadia.
Yeah, RIP Project Aura.
Yeah, a bunch of Google graveyard things. And honestly, it'd be kind of funny, but I could almost see Chrome becoming better if it had to be its own thing. That way it could actually get the focus.
Think so?
I think it could be, yeah.
You know
not
what?
for like a monetary perspective, but
I guess that's possible. I personally don't use Chrome. I use Microsoft Edge.
okay. Well, okay.
That's such a sin, but I do.
Well, it's not, because I guess nowadays it's built off Chromium.
Chromium, yep.
So like, I don't even know what Google gets off of that. I would assume they get something off of that though still.
They probably get some sort of monetary gain, I would assume.
Yeah. So I don't know. I don't, long story short, I don't see them selling this. Because you just had the recent Epic lawsuit or whatever.
Hey, what's
Google,
up, Angry?
that whole 30% thing or whatever. Not, but I think that's just kind of the courts just going after whoever they can. In terms of being a monopoly, I don't, at the end of the day, it's still a user's choice. Like I could download Opera or Firefox, or like you said, use Edge and all this other stuff. If they happen to be putting their money there and they're the first ones I see, then don't get me wrong. Yeah, people are gonna just want whatever's easiest. So
yeah, it's man, I can't fault them for just being better. Everybody loves Chrome. Everybody loves it.
Yeah,
it's on every single work computer I have.
And once you have so many things invested in something, good luck getting people to change. How about that?
Exactly. And like everybody's been convinced that Chrome is the browser to go to, even though it's actually not. As of like late, it actually does use up quite a bit of RAM. It's not the best browser to use anymore. But you know, once you tell people it is, and it's been that way for years, it's hard to convince them it's not anymore. And like, why do they care? You know, most people aren't doing like all of these things with their computers like we are.
No, and they're not looking at Task Manager when that comes out stuff. They just want to get to their website. They don't care if it uses that much RAM.
They got 8 gigs of RAM, and they're like, let's surf YouTube and call it a day.
Yeah, let's call it good.
Yeah, but in the end, I'm not sure that anything is really going to come of this. I think this is more of a scare tactic, maybe to slow things down. But if something does come of it, I think it'll overall, I think it'll be interesting. I can't say it'll be good. I can't say it'll be bad. I think it'll be interesting.
Yeah, I think they're just going after the money for the most part.
Yep. Any way they can get it, and Google has lots of it. So.
Oh yeah, they could. Yeah.
Side note. How much is Russia suing Google?
Are they really suing? What are they suing for? Privacy concerns or what?
Hold on, bro. Russia. Okay, hold on. Russia fines Google more money than that is in the entire world. They're suing them for $20 trillion. It's crazy, dude.
That sounds like a dinosaur, but okay.
Yeah, it is crazy. It is a 2 followed by 36 zeros for restricting Russian state media channels on YouTube. So not only are they gonna have to sell Chrome, but they're also gonna have to pay 20 trillion fucking dollars to Russia.
At this point, they're just like, put it on my tab.
Yeah, they're just like,
they don't care.
It's all good.
Yeah.
Now, and like, how is Russia even gonna get that money? Honestly.
Yeah, you can sue or do whatever you want for it. You said on YouTube for interesting. There's so many fine print things that they could probably be like, no, we're good. We did it for a reason or whatever. Not loopholes, baby, loopholes.
Yeah. I just thought that was funny. I figured I'd throw that in since we were talking about Google.
Yeah, either or. I don't see Chrome getting thrown off to a third party. Even bigger than that, I don't see Android getting tossed either. Because this whole thing's about being a monopoly. You do that, Granted, Android would still exist, I guess, per
That
se.
makes
Whatever.
somebody else a monopoly. But honestly, what do you do with iPhone at that point? What do you do with
iPhone,
Apple?
yeah, they're already up there anyway. So
Exactly.
you got to have at least two. At least two. Microsoft tried. Good attempt, Microsoft, but
They gave it their all.
yeah. But all right, that is all I had for that one. Anything else on that one?
But I don't know how I did that. How do I make that go away? Maybe I go like that? Yeah, I fixed it. Okay. Yeah, I'm good on that one. Let's
use Chrome and all your worries will go away.
Yeah, pretty much.
All right.
What's up, guys?
Spin
I
that wheel.
did go on a mini vacation actually. I went I was off for 4 days and I went to
Oh, is it gonna go? Oh yeah.
across the mountains and stayed with my wife and
All right.
family.
Xbox OS for handhelds.
But yeah, we're
Our
just
future
talking tech
consoles
today.
Just gonna be handhelds. I'm gonna let you go with that one first, and then I'll say what I need to say. What up,
Sorry.
Puma?
What was that again? Sorry, my apologies.
No, you're good. Xbox OS for handhelds, and then I followed that up with our future consoles just gonna be handhelds.
I think okay, this is crazy actually. It's funny too because this actually ties into another one of our stories. So, man, it's so
many opinions.
well, it's just so difficult because
yeah.
the reason that Microsoft is doing this and the reason that they're like because what it is it's not even that they're gonna release Xbox on handhelds specifically. It's that they're gonna optimize Windows to work on handhelds better because they're afraid that Steam is going to take over with SteamOS. So, and honestly, if SteamOS does start blowing up like it's about to, they don't really have a chance because SteamOS is just so optimized for the Steam Deck. It runs so well on that device. I actually have a Steam Deck myself, and I've had very little issues with it. I did have a little bit when I first started, but none as of late. I feel like this is more of like they're scared that they're gonna lose that grip in the market because for the longest time the handhelds were forced to release with Windows because SteamOS wasn't available to them. So this is a mixed bag for me. I don't see this going very well.
For Xbox.
Yeah.
Okay.
What do you think?
I will say it is very smart on Steam's side because at least for the very first one, which we can get to later if it pops up, but on the handhelds that they're doing, and it seems like the first one you would think the others were going to follow suit, but it's the handheld itself is cheaper by what, $100 or so, I think.
Yep. Because you don't have to have
$100.
I wonder if that's because of the Windows license. I wouldn't think so. Because OEMs normally get a cheap Windows license.
No, so it is actually the Windows license though.
It is?
Yeah, so it's the Windows license.
Wow, that's funny.
And then not only that, but because Steam is willing to take the hit, I guess you would call it, for that license and make it cheaper. Because guess what? If you're using a Steam OS device, besides the Xbox one, where at some point it is nice when you're open to other marketplaces, but at the same time you can't control then at that point where the money is incoming from. Comparative to the Steam Deck, the Legion, everything like that, anything else that's going to be coming out with SteamOS, because the only place you're going to be able to buy games is through Steam, is my understanding on that. So if you make a cheap hardware to then get someone into your marketplace, basically, then at that point, like, it's throughout time, in a sense, it's always been software that makes the profit.
So with the only buying from Steam thing, that is kind of true, but you don't have to only buy from Steam. Steam is the easiest one to access, at least on the Steam Deck. But you can download apps outside of Steam. Like,
is it as easy as downloading a normal app on your phone, or do you have to mod a little bit?
You don't have to really mod, but there is a desktop to it. You know what I mean? Like, you can go into desktop mode, and then currently on my Steam Deck I have Discord and Chrome installed on it, and it was super easy. I just had to go into desktop mode and load up Google, download the, you know what I mean? But
Gotcha. Okay.
it
So
it
even little Timmy can do it.
yeah, but it is like it's not like
Default.
it's not in your face that you can do it. You know what I mean?
Okay. Yeah, yeah.
Um,
The hidden back door kind of thing.
yeah. So most people will think you can only buy from Steam.
No. Okay.
You know
Which
what I
makes
mean?
sense. Yeah, yeah. They're just gonna default power it on, and I want to play such and such
God of
game, and
War.
then kind of yeah.
Mhm.
Ooh, speaking of that though, in a weird way,
Of
I
God
don't
of
know
War.
if no games in general. I
Okay.
just thought about this. Um, this is you know, man, it's somehow in Microsoft's favor, but let's say you don't go into desktop mode. You just leave it as, Steam OS doing its thing. Fortnite is obviously only on the Epic Store, correct? So, oh, are you muted? Tap your mic.
Hello.
There you go.
Hello. Okay. I
You're good.
actually have to preference. I'm not entirely sure if you can install other game launchers. I'm not sure. I haven't tried to install like Epic Launcher or So
Okay.
I do know you can like install third-party applications, but I'm not sure about. I'm sure you can. I'm just not sure how well it would work. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah. Okay, because that's the only problem though is, no offense, Fortnite players, I guess, but I would assume the average Fortnite player is not gonna either want to do that or understand maybe how to do that.
Oh no, no, not at all.
So, yeah, so I could almost see somehow if they want to play Fortnite handheld that's not on their phone, I guess, in terms of being mobile,
Mhm.
Xbox maybe could get in, a buddy system with Epic just a little bit, just to kind of promote their version of a handheld a little bit more. But
It would definitely be easier on the Windows handheld.
yeah.
Like maybe if Xbox was like, okay, you know what, we're gonna partner with these large game companies because we are a large game company and just install their launchers as well, or somehow get their launchers to tie into the Xbox launcher. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So that would be a win for them, and I don't think Steam is interested in doing that at all.
No,
Yeah,
no,
they
they're good in their
what
corner.
what did they just do? They did something. They guaranteed people's money back on a game because it was just so trash. I can't remember what it was, but it was like Good Guys Steam, even though they're not
uh,
really that good.
well, that wasn't even a review bomb thing either. Was that more of a scam kind of thing?
It was. It was. I'm trying to remember what it was. It was something kind of recent, and I remember reading on it, and it had something. It was a good thing to do, but they did it just to save face because they had fucked up prior. I wish I would have remembered the entire details to it.
Did they do that with the game day before?
Ooh, was that the fake one
Yeah,
that
the
actually
fake
never released?
Last of Us, basically. No, it released. It was garbage though. It was by the
It
studio
must.
Fanatic or whatever. Not
I think that was the one. I think that was the one.
okay. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, they have their moments, but
One
no,
moment. One moment. Cats
yeah,
are
you're
doing
good.
something.
Doing their thing, just scratching up everything. No, obviously when he gets back, but I'm just thinking every company is gonna have a handheld at some point or another. Obviously, Switch is dominating that market for their thing. They're off in their own little world. Steam is finally getting a hold of it, even though they tried with like Steam machines for the living room and all this other stuff. But PlayStation will figure out their PlayStation Portal. I feel like they're gonna figure that out eventually and actually be able to do local stuff versus just streaming specific, which will be nice. And I think that's what people actually want. That might actually include a higher price tag though, but still, even for hell, they're selling these handheld things nowadays for $500 at least minimum. So I can see that being good. But no, I'm seeing this as a featured handheld kind of gaming market though, where you're gonna be able to just plug these things in, take it on the go, and kind of go from there. But
All right. Sorry about that. Um,
Oh, you're good.
I did take my headset with me though, and I actually really like the PlayStation Portal. That thing is actually kind of dope. I don't have one, but they have really improved its capabilities. I don't know how much you've looked into it, but like their streaming capabilities have greatly increased.
Okay.
Yeah.
And that's streaming from the console though, correct? Console to the unit.
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because
So
they making another one of that. I thought they were.
I hope so. If they make another, I'll definitely pick that one up.
Because I'm thinking that so you have the PlayStation Portal, Xbox, whatever they want to call this little thing, Xbox Little Box, um, the Switch, the Steam OS, basically handhelds at this point. Basically everything I feel like, especially with the hardware and whatever not, is almost like you just like the Switch is doing, you plug and play, and then you can take it on the go with you. So I just feel like as beefy as the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox
You happen to
are,
like how
and
this
even
mic
a
sounds
PC for
too?
that
This
matter,
one was
I
only
feel
$45.
like in a weird way the casual
So
market is
I
kind
can
of
post a link
still
if you like it.
a gold mine if you want to still hit that.
You know what's crazy, dude? Is I actually so it was when the Xbox One released, or Xbox 360 and Xbox One, I so wanted an Xbox handheld. I wanted mobile Halo so bad because that was at Halo's peak, and well, not quite its peak, but like just after Halo's peak, and I wanted it so bad, and then I got it through game or cloud streaming, and I did not like it.
See, I feel like from I don't know, as you evolve with gaming and whatever not, I feel like the format matters now. Because obviously Game Boy games have their place because I felt like those are perfect handheld games where you don't really need the big screen to experience it all. Whereas if you want to get into something, your Spider-Mans, your God of Wars, your Halos, all this other stuff, and you really want to immerse yourself, as nice as mobile is, and even being a handheld is, I don't think that's the right format for that game though to be immersed into it.
Oh, Halo, and like yeah, I see what you're saying. There are certain
Yeah.
games that you just can't. It's not made for that, and that's what I realized when I did cloud streaming. I played through the entirety of Halo 1 on cloud streaming, and I was like, okay, I tried it. It's all right.
Yeah. Like I don't, like you're just going through the motion versus actually like granted you've already played it in a sense, but like
Mhm.
you're just not as involved with it in my opinion. Like
It doesn't
even for
take you
me,
over as much.
no. Like
Mhm.
even for me sometimes like I could technically play God of War on this PC right here that I'm streaming on, but would I rather go and sit on my couch and do that with the TV? Absolutely. So,
Uh, oh, is that why you bought that little HTPC?
yeah.
Nice.
Yeah,
How far
so
are you in it?
game wise, put about 35-ish hours in there, jumping back and forth
Damn.
between main and side quests kind of stuff, just because some of that stuff just draws you in pretty well. Like it could almost be its own campaign starters.
Is this
But
the newest one?
yeah,
Nice, nice. You liking it?
yeah. No, I really like it. Like I said, that's why I think the handheld market could be, especially with Steam OS. Can you imagine? Like, I wouldn't even really take it on the go that much, but having something that's just docked in its spot and it can play a majority of the games at, let's say, minimum slash recommended kind of thing.
Similar,
But
similar to like the Switch, obviously.
yeah, exactly. And I think this is going to be
Pick it up and leave.
Steam's version of their Steam machine that they originally wanted to do, freaking like 10 years ago. But I think the hardware finally caught up to the idea. But I do think with like again the format and everything, I still think how big of a handheld would you ever want to go? Did you see that 11-inch tablet that
Like
Acer?
screen wise?
Yeah.
I don't even like carrying around my iPad that much. I think 11 inches.
I gotta see if I can find this thing.
You got a picture of it?
Acer 11-inch handheld.
Oh, it's a real thing.
Oh, well, it's a CES thing, but I gotta see if they have a Come on, baby. Get all your ads out of the way. Let me.
Acer made an enormous.
Yeah.
Holy shit!
Verge article. Yeah.
This thing is huge, bruh.
Yeah. Article's not lying. I'll give him that. Oh, because it's.
I wouldn't want that. That would be so heavy. I feel like. 20
And that's the funny thing with all these.
Pretty powerful little handheld though. Honestly, 2 terabytes of storage, 16 gigs of RAM. Fucking.
With all these like promo images that they always have of these handhelds, it's either with a group of friends or some dude just typically outside because gamers need that sunlight, I guess, too.
How is it solid enough to be able to remove the not Joy-Cons, controller parts? That's crazy. This thing's got to be heavy.
Yeah,
I would think those would be permanently attached, so like they have like a solid.
Yeah, and then I would feel like ergonomics would be fine just because of how big the damn thing is. But like, come on, man. How at that point, this
Grab
is where
your
I get into the
laptop.
whole format thing.
Yeah.
I'm just like, why?
Yeah, backpack
And not just
is
that, it's
required for
like,
the size.
and like, you're telling me you're gonna bring this on unless you're on like the subway or anything like that. But dude,
Imagine being on the plane.
that thing's huge. Oh, that too.
You're taking you're almost going into the neighboring seat. That's crazy. I didn't even think of the subway and the plane and shit.
This dude in the promo has got his elbow rested on the freaking countertop because he needs it for all that weight of that thing.
Fuck. That's cool though. I mean, shit. I think it's too big. What do you guys think? I mean,
I'm like, don't get me wrong. Do you really want to play games that bad? That's where it boils down for me. I'm like, I don't know about that one.
This is like the size or almost the size of a 13-inch laptop. That's just crazy.
Yeah. This is freaking. Okay. You want to talk about something that folds? I would rather have a foldable device that maybe folds out into this or something.
Yes.
And then maybe attach a Bluetooth controller to it instead of holding this thing.
Actually, that would be kind of cool if the screen folded in the middle and then you slide the controllers on to like lock it together or some shit when you put it away.
Yeah.
How do you make that stable though?
True. I don't even know if there's a. I don't even. Oh, okay, it does have a built-in kickstand. It's very well hidden. Is it like?
Bro, that kickstand is tiny.
Yeah, it doesn't even. I don't know. It's not even showing it on the Verge.
It looks like the OG.
Oh, there we go.
OG Nintendo Switch kickstand right there.
Well, luckily it does cover the whole backside, I guess. But still.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. It drops down. It's not just a little. Yeah. Not just a little stick of gum, basically. But I'm just like, okay, that's just too much for a handheld, in my opinion.
Yeah, I would never want it. It's too big.
It ain't pocketable. That is not pocketable.
No, and that's not lay in bed and just like, you know what I mean? Dude, imagine that resting on you. Or like when you're like laying back and you're like, what if you drop that on your fucking face? Holy shit.
No, dude.
You're gonna get a concussion.
You get the accessory piece. You get the neck brace that holds
it. Oh god, the neck thing that pulls it out from you.
Yeah.
Those like stiff like fucking wires that you can never get even.
Oh man,
that's crazy. That's crazy. It was. When are we just doing too much out here, man?
That's just that's.
That feels like doing
not
too
as
much.
That. Does it ever say what price it is? I don't think it did because of. Maybe it being CES.
Maybe it's just a concept, too. It looks pretty complete, though.
It'll be available in Q2. Oh, here we go.
Oh my god, $1,100. Oh, they have an 8-inch version too for $900. It is pretty powerful, but
is it SteamOS though?
I think that's a good point. 120 hertz display though. I bet you that display is pretty.
It should. Oh god, for that fucking size, it better. At that point, you're gonna start noticing stuff if it's tearing or anything like that.
Yeah, I would never get this.
No, that's a hard pass. Again, SteamOS is dope. Don't get me wrong, but not 11 inches of of freaking handheld.
That would be so hard to maneuver with, so hard to hold. It's not.
Yeah,
It's not
freaking.
worth it. It's not worth it. It's
Feel
not
like
worth
it's a
$1,100 to
no. I feel like it's like that Burger King commercial or whatever. Not little small hands, little small hands.
me. You look like you have like little baby hands compared to the device.
Yeah, little baby hands. Oh, sorry, you can't play this. But oh man, all right, let's spin
That's
another
cool.
one, shall we?
All right, spin that wheel.
Oh, the console that already exists. Good old
Wow.
Switch 2 leaks and all that remain of it. Somehow, I feel like the Nintendo's still gonna have something up their sleeve. I don't know how, but I feel like they're going to.
Yeah. The crazy thing is, like,
Dude, a day ago, 8 hours ago, 11 hours ago, just it's like a Switch news leak every day. Uh, microphone, check, check.
hello.
What up, Jack?
Oh
There
my
you go.
gosh.
You're good. You're golden. You're golden.
But I haven't seen anything that specifically is telling us the specs. We've seen it all, but we haven't like seen it all. You know what I mean?
True, true. Let's see. Let's see if this article states it, but last I checked it was April that was rumored for this thing to be
Release date.
Yeah.
What
They
do you
didn't
think?
say a specific date, but
What do you think of the look? I was trying to pull up an image of.
let's see. Let's see.
It doesn't look that much different, but I thought it was interesting when I was looking at it how the Joy Cons attach.
Oh, in terms of the lever instead?
Mm-hmm.
I think it's better because they probably did that just because there's so many complaints of people. I remember when it originally came out, people getting them stuck, right? Because if you put them on the other way or whatever, not.
It looks like it looks like instead of a slide too. Here, I think I found an image of it. It looks like instead of a slide too, it inserts. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
this
So
whole.
there's a pin to it now.
Yeah, it looks like right at the. Oh, shit! Reddit's scary. It looks like right at the top, maybe.
Answer this question. What's your question, Jack? And then we'll continue, obviously, but continue on there, good sir.
I'm excited.
Type it out. I think it'll be dope.
I will definitely be picking up a Switch 2 myself.
It has to be OLED, right?
Oh, there's no way it won't be OLED.
Okay. So it's OLED. Like you said, that is a good call. I don't think I've seen the specs. It's all about the hardware, which obviously a lot of people care about. I think thumbsticks will be a big one because obviously that whole Joy-Con issue, the drift, and then
I'm sure
Hall effect. Luckily, Hall effect sensors I think have gotten to a point where I'm kind of waiting for whoever's going to be the first party to actually use them in a controller.
Oh, that already happened. It was Sega.
No, in the Dreamcast.
Yeah,
I'm saying one that's still relevant.
the Dreamcast is Sega.
Well, no,
the one that's still relevant.
Yeah.
Hey, I'd still get a Dreamcast.
True, it is dope. But they gotta fix that.
I agree. It's crazy too because we did it right, or they did it right. When did the Dreamcast come out? They did it perfect back then.
Forever ago.
Yeah. and since then we use these fucking shit like magnet like joysticks. Well,
not even
now.
magnet. Yeah.
What is it exactly? I've taken one apart. I'm not really sure.
The ones that they currently use are Hall effect. The ones that we currently use, I think, are just built off like I thought it was like tension compared to magnets.
Yeah, I think there's a magnet in it. Is there not? It's like a little magnetic strip.
It might be smaller than a Hall effect. I thought, but to answer your question a little bit, obviously it all boils down to money.
It does because they're more expensive.
Yeah. All right, what do we got here, Jack? Switch 2 leaks are all over. So many Nintendo channels are covering it. But do you think that considering where how this info is being obtained illegally slash unethically, it shouldn't be covered? Um, I always have a hard time with this one a little bit, um, just because some people just news is news. But for me personally, don't treat it like it's the real deal yet, because Nintendo obviously is going to be the one to officially announce this thing. You can be excited, don't get me wrong, be excited about leaks, whatever not. Um, and whether
like,
it be iPhones or gaming consoles or anything like that, like it just kind of goes to show once it's on the internet, it's on the internet. Unfortunately, that goes to anything.
oh
So
yeah.
unless that person's good at hiding their tracks, kind of thing, then honestly, that's their job on the line and not mine. Um,
And it,
so
and
yeah,
even with all of these images coming out and all this information, they're still gonna have something up their sleeves. They always do. It's Nintendo.
yeah. And then
They're
Puma
gonna.
said, curious what the true incentive is to get the new one if you have the first one outside of the screen being different, which is a good point.
Uh,
I'll kind of counter this a little bit. Um, so obviously the screen should be, I would assume that technically it'd be the same unless you have the very first one. Battery life is usually a big incentive of why people would
compatibility.
get something new. Yes, backwards compatible should, again, that's a rumored thing.
Well,
Nintendo has
just
to be the ones that
compatibility in
say that.
general with new accessories or new, like, let's say they come out with a new Switch VR or some, you know what I mean? So like their quirky
Yeah.
stuff.
Yeah, see, that's the thing too. Like you were talking about specs and everything. That was almost what I was thinking of. Nintendo has had something unique
Hey, welcome back.
with every single console. Um, hell, even that's why you got the Nintendo 3DS. Like 3D was their thing for that thing. But I feel like they still have something to show off that we're not aware of. Maybe it's a software thing too, because again, all these leaks are hardware. So,
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
especially, I'm assuming.
You know what
um,
I hope for?
What?
Please give me wallpapers. Give me folders.
Oh, it's custom.
Yeah, let me fucking make my Switch dashboard pretty. It's such a pain in the ass. Oh my god.
Oh man, I could more customization a little bit. I'm curious of how the control, like the Joy-Cons are themselves, because I remember the first one, them talking about, like, especially in like Mario Party games, they were using it as like you can feel how, like, ice cubes rolling around or whatever it was. Kind
Oh,
of
when
thing.
you're shaking the
When
thing.
you're like moving it left and
Yeah.
right, you're like, oh, I can feel the difference. The haptics are pretty good, but it's like that was then, and then obviously we have the PlayStation PS5 controller itself now with those haptics. So I'm kind of curious if Nintendo dialed that in even more, which I would assume that they would. But
Oh, dude. Speaking of controllers, I gotta hold on. You can go ahead and continue.
oh yeah, good. I'll read this. Let's see. Well, let's read down the list here. Incentive is exclusive new games and better performance. Yeah, I would say chugging. I feel like they're starting to chug along some of these games, especially. Granted, I didn't play the latest Zelda, but I could imagine. Granted, Nintendo's art style kind of helps out with that performance issue, but still doesn't
Did
mean it couldn't use the benefit of it.
So before did you see what Hyperkin is releasing as a new Xbox controller?
Refresh me on it. I'm trying to remember.
Hyperkin is releasing a redesigned Xbox controller that looks just like a PS5 controller. Like
Oh, with the dual. Oh, the
with
dual
the stick
sticks.
with the stick here. You want me to send you a link in Discord?
Yeah, if I can't find it, it'll probably be the first one that pops up. Let's see.
It's so funny that this is happening.
That's, of course it's not. Oh, a pink one now. Oh,
I sent
this is.
I sent
Oh
you
God, even the color and everything.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Isn't that
Is
crazy?
it?
And then
Dude. Little Timmy's gonna be screwed next holiday season, bro.
yeah, it's so funny, dude. When I saw that, I laughed. I'm like, hell yeah, let's get it. Hyperkin be just like D brand. Let's go.
Oh man, I X, Y, A, B. We're all there. Okay. Oh man! Wow, that D-pad too. Oh my goodness.
Do you see the back buttons too?
Yeah, they got the same. Okay, same shape ish.
That's loud.
Damn.
Dude, oh,
Yeah.
I
So if you're on the
I didn't
fence
watch the
of
video,
wanting to
but
play your Xbox, but
the D-pad looks just like it.
yeah,
They
D-pad
did
and
they did
everything.
still call it right trigger and right bumper though. They didn't go R1 and R2.
True, true, true. Is
There's
this supposed to have like any like haptics or something to it? What's the?
I don't
They
know
just do it because
actually.
of the sticks.
I think they're just trying to troll a little bit and they know that
Okay,
a lot of
it has Hall effect sensors,
yeah.
which yes, I almost feel like nowadays every third party controller has Hall effects.
Yeah, cuz they're overall better, less drift.
Yeah, and so it's like
Drifting's almost impossible with them.
yeah, and at this point, what the I don't even know how much is this? How much is this bad boy?
Like $60.
I don't even know if it says. It's just CES stuff.
Yeah, I don't think it says.
That's just hilarious, though.
I would assume here. I'll scroll through the video. Yeah, they didn't say in the video at all. Super funny though, right?
Dude, that's the color scheme and everything. Oh man.
I know. I love it. I love it. I saw that and I was like, hell yeah, let's get it.
I'm gonna laugh, dude. Someone's gonna pick that up and be like, "God damn it, this isn't the one I wanted." I don't know. I don't know how you get confused on that, but someone's going to.
Did you see the keyboard and mouse that they're releasing?
For Xbox or for what?
Yeah, the Xbox keyboard and mouse.
What was the color again?
It's like Xbox green, retro Xbox green.
Oh yeah, the translucent stuff with the two big buttons, right?
Yeah. I ordered the mouse and this keyboard.
When's it supposed to get delivered?
So the mouse comes out, or I should get the mouse like January 21st or something like that. And then the keyboard, it just says order placed. So we'll see.
Oh, there it is.
Yeah, I ordered these right when they were announced, like a month ago or something like that. A month and a half ago.
I do love the arrow keys though.
I just loved the style of it, and it'll be like I have another computer right off to my left here, and it's just gonna replace that keyboard and mouse.
And just chill.
Because this is like what I use to pull up.
8-bit. Oh yeah, 8-bit Dell. You're good. They make good stuff.
Yeah. Oh, that's cool.
I got one of their third party controllers just because once again the Hall effect sensors. It's like once you buy it, it's like I don't really need another one. But
I actually have one of their controller dongles to connect to computers.
Oh shit, okay.
The little brick one.
Oh yeah, the one that looks like Mario.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Allegedly.
Allegedly Mario. Yes.
Yeah. All right, what's Jack say? Yeah, I'm hyped for Switch 2, but I think considering how many people have covered leaks and rumors and so many creators have plastered the Nintendo algorithm with their content, I think views will drop. I don't know if they will from maybe the creator side of it. You're telling me as soon as Nintendo posts a video though, it's not going to be just taken off. I think people they want to see the real deal.
I actually think I disagree with that.
I think it'll be fine. I think for the content perspective from the creators, in a sense, yes, you could have saturation on that end. But once Daddy Nintendo freaking actually releases this shit, or releases a splash trailer or whatever, not just for the date it'll be talked about for the Nintendo Direct or something, then I think that'll kind of you have these waves of hype basically. So.
What up, Nate?
But
already, I just dude, there's so many people. There's so many people in the world, and there's so many people just finding videos. So I think if somebody hears about the Switch 2, they type it in, they're just gonna watch whatever pulls up. I don't necessarily think it's.
I guarantee I could go to freaking random person right now off the street, grandparent, whatever, not, and they'll be like, "What?" and not even know. We're just so in the weeds with it. Then yes, it's oversaturated in our head, but not enough.
But yeah. I actually forgot what the original topic was about.
Oh, Switch 2 leaks, dude. We're good. We
Oh
circled
yeah,
back.
we did. I'm stoked on the Switch 2. Personally, I
Uh,
will be buying one.
How much was the first one? We're just gonna do a
300
price
bucks,
guess.
wasn't it? Was it 300 or was
yeah,
or was it 250?
Oh, I don't think it was 250.
I think it was 300.
I'd say
Oh no,
I'd say
it
350 at
was 350. Yeah.
Okay. So, do you think they go up? I don't think they do.
Oh wait, it was $300. US. Its original price was $300. So it's $350 for the OLED though, right?
Yes, which I can see the new one taking that spot, and the OLED drops to 300.
Yeah, $349 for the OLED.
I don't think Nintendo goes above. I don't think they go above 350.
No, I don't think so either. They know they're slicing the market. Otherwise, they would have already made a badass console like PlayStation 5. They know they're sliced. It's family, so they're not going to want to charge too much.
It's kids, folks. It's kids.
Yeah,
and as much as we might want to be kids at heart, it's for little Timmy who's getting off school on the school bus, and it's for him. And they need like to. You said, they know the market.
Yeah, they need to be able to convince parents to buy this, and parents don't want to buy a $600 PlayStation 5. They want to buy a $300 Switch.
Yep. Boom. Oh man. And then not only that, but I think Nintendo has a pretty good strategy, in my opinion, where let's say they release this thing in spring, which, dude, I feel like people treat that almost kind of like GTA in the sense of get out of Nintendo's way, that kind of month, give or take. And at that point, I think that gives them enough room.
I actually,
again, they're pretty bad at this for games.
Every week I put $50 into a Roth IRA for my retirement plan.
Though? That's the thing.
It's every single week, 4 times a month.
Mic tap.
Yep. What's up?
Oh, there you go.
Okay, my bad.
There you go,
Doug. What were you saying though about going on sale?
I was just saying, how long did it take for the first one to go on sale?
The Switch?
Yeah.
I think it dropped to $279 during the holiday season, and then
in its first year.
I want to say no.
I feel like it took them a while.
Because their first party games are still like $50, and they released like 5 years ago.
Oh yeah.
But they're just that good. They are that good. They're worth it, I would say. Well, majority of them. It really depends on what you like to play.
Yeah, so I'm thinking 350 and it stays put even during the holiday season, because like you said, kids aren't buying it. They're asking their parents to buy it for them, and that'll be their big gift of the holiday season for the most part.
So Mewtwo, the transfer I set up is automatic. It happens every week, automatically every Friday. I was talking about every Friday I put $50 into my Roth IRA.
Adulting, gotta love it. See,
yeah.
Switch kids aren't worried about this shit.
No. Switch kids just need their Switch parents to buy their Switch.
Yeah, putting $50 in that fucking Switch 2 account.
Yeah, pretty much. $50 into my Fortnite skins, damn it.
That's right. Josh over here saying I'm grabbing the Legion Go 2 as soon as it launches. You grabbing the Windows version, or you grabbing the Steam OS? And then on that note, let's see if we get it on this spin by chance.
Bennett.
Oh, we're not. Oh, this is let's see how this one goes.
No way. Okay, great.
All right. AMD new processors. That's all you, sir.
There's really not much to say. They announced their new gaming chips. They're gonna be badass. That's about it. They still offer the top performance in gaming CPUs. They've been dominant for. How long have they been beating Intel out for now? Like
since the Ryzen name, I believe.
Not from OG. I think it was like Ryzen 5th gen that they actually started winning. I believe in 3rd gen they were taking the lead. But yeah, they announced their new CPUs at CES. We're gonna have the 9950X 3D and the 9900X 3D. They're gonna be pretty badass. Super powerful, 16 cores, 32 threads, 12 cores, 24 threads. I personally might actually upgrade my PC.
Okay. What do you
I
have now?
so, oh fuck. I, it's actually not that old, but
Last gen?
no. It's not last gen. Actually, hold on. Let me just look this up real quick.
You
And then
look
I'll
that up.
ask you what you have.
What up, Mass? Hello, hello. What do we got? Josh said Windows for sure. Prefer the versatility. Okay. There we go. We were debating, yeah. Obviously it's on the docket here, but we were debating if people go SteamOS only or if they go the Windows route still. Whether it be
So
price or anything.
I would definitely go. Personally, I'd go SteamOS because you still have the versatility.
True, there's
It's
that
just a
option.
little bit more hidden, you know.
In terms of a little bit more hidden, I guess we'll kind of go back to it a little bit. Is it a few button clicks, an easy like
Should
5 minute
I just grab
YouTube
my Steam
video?
Deck and I can show you?
Dude, go for it. If it's a few button clicks and it can be explained, then I could see someone doing it for versatility versus, going into the code of this system. Doesn't Windows give you a 3-month Game Pass? Ooh, if they did with the handhelds, I could see that enticing people for sure. That alone could entice people. As much as people have games on their Steam Deck already, but
You get 3-month Game Pass, but you get the Steam Store. You get Steam Store and Steam sales. Well, I guess you get that on the Windows console as well.
all right, count how many button clicks, give or take, it takes to go into desktop mode.
Yes. As soon as I remember how to do it.
All right, you're good. Well, yeah, obviously once, yeah. But OG Ally battery sucks so bad. I got to upgrade to the ROG X or the MSI 8 AI 8.
I was told that
Okay.
actually.
So that was a hard part because I've heard a buddy of mine was debating between Steam Deck and the OG Ally. Just because I heard customer service sometimes can be kind of iffy on those guys.
On what, Steam or
Yeah, on
Jesus?
Ally. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Actually, boom. Okay, so here's the home screen, right?
Yep. Let's count down the clicks, folks. How many clicks are we going?
Steam, right? I push the Steam button. I go to
Okay.
power. I go to finish the deck.
And then you have access to different marketplaces, basically, or whatever, not?
This just
Or
gives you
stores, I should say.
a Linux desktop interface, so you're able
Okay.
you're able to just like pretty much download whatever, you know. Wow, I have
Say-
an open desktop.
True. I forgot.
I got Chrome down here, and then yeah, I'm able to just surf like I normally would.
Okay. Dope. Easy clicks. Okay. You might know more about this. So Josh was asking, have they announced SteamOS for Go 2? I thought it was for Go S. Could be wrong. Granted, I've only heard Go S.
Cool. I'm not sure. The Go S is the only one that I had heard of.
Yeah, I haven't heard it for Go 2. Which I'm
Go
assuming the S stands for Steam, or am I wrong?
No,
on that?
the S is like slim. It's like their cheaper version.
Okay.
So the
Okay,
Go
that's
2, the Go 2 should. I'm assuming. So I just assume based off like the Go S is coming off now, and then the Go 2 comes out later that they will have SteamOS on it. But I don't know. Assumptions make an asshole out of me and you. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Go S for now. Legion Go 2 later, quarter 2
Yeah.
or quarter 3.
So that makes me assume that it will have SteamOS on it.
Well, might as well. We'll just, I guess, AMD is technically high performing CPUs, all that good stuff.
But I personally would get the Steam version if I were to get one. Oh, anyway, back to processors. So like the new ones are pretty badass, but I might actually upgrade my PC this time. Mine is my processor is the 5800X3D. It came out in 2022.
Motherboard. Does it take the same one, or do you have to get that as well?
It would be a new motherboard, yes, because it's AM5
Okay.
now.
Gotcha. Instead of 4, right?
Yes. And what are you still rocking actually? What are you rocking?
Oh,
I mean,
man. I think in the one I'm streaming on now is the 3600X. And then the one in the living room is an Intel 12.6. Yeah.
oh, okay. Yeah, well,
Yeah,
if I
so
do if I do end up upgrading, I'll send you my old parts.
dude,
Yeah,
not gonna lie,
I'll hook you up.
that's always beloved.
Yeah, I'll hook you up. I'll hook you up. But
See, that's what you guys got to do. Is just upgrade, and then you're like, hey, who wants this?
yeah. Well, what am I gonna do with it, dude? I have like a full PC sitting down there, back there. Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Other than
We
that,
got.
there's not much else to say. They're just gonna be cool. They're just gonna be really good
You know the
processors.
pricing on them?
I don't think they announced pricing yet. I'm looking at AMD's like actual website where they break down the announcement, and I didn't
Mhm.
see any sort of pricing announced yet.
Okay. These are the top end ones, though, right?
Yeah, these are the top. So they
Granted, it's
didn't.
not Threadripper though. Because
No,
Threadripper's a top, I guess, top, right?
Threadripper is like what you use in like a server, like a
Okay.
high like processing
You're not
unit.
gaming with it.
You well actually you can't. Well, you can, but it actually would perform lesser because it has so many cores. It would spread it out too much, and it would you would actually get worse performance.
It's overthinking it. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Got it. Got it. What do we got, Owens? Do you guys know if when racing wheel manufacturers will produce a force feed shifter, we have the technology? See, I'm not gonna lie.
Your bank, you can also set up an automatic transfer to a savings account.
Ones, but I will say those simulators are fucking dope.
Racing sims?
Well, yeah, but I'm saying like this. I guess more of the setup is what I should say of how people have those set up. In terms of full racing, like they'll have the fucking handbrake and everything. I'm
Mhm.
just like,
Big
damn,
old like
that's legit.
50-inch screen
Oh,
right here, curved and shit.
the reason for a curved monitor. Yeah.
I want to get like I want to get a cool like racing simulator eventually one day. It's just I've sat in one and it was super dope. You feel like you're like well, obviously, but it's very immersive. It feels like you're actually there, like driving the actual car. It's pretty cool.
It'd be funny to use those for like games that have cars, but it's not focused on the car. So like
GTA.
Warthog or something. Oh, GTA would be dope. Actually.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, what do we got here? Switch 2 leaks. Done.
It's time to spin the wheel.
Spin dead wheel.
This will be interesting if we
No, it is. Let's go. We'll continue on.
what is it? Oh, it's the Steam thing.
Yeah, releasing it on its first third-party one.
This is difficult because we've mentioned a lot of it already.
I know. We'll kind of go off of it though.
Yeah,
but,
we'll
so
just loop around.
They're the first ones to go. What other handhelds do we got out there? Steam Deck, obviously. Legion, the ROG Ally.
You got
So
that
would
new
that be the-
Acer Beast, whatever the fuck.
Oh, well, the fact that it that it didn't even mention
Mhm.
that having Steam OS available, I guess I would assume that's the next hot topic for these handhelds. So I'm assuming that the Ally's the next one to get this thing. I don't know of any other, I guess, top handhelds that come
Well,
to mind.
You got like the what's it called? You got the GPD little like handhelds. Like I believe it's called the GPD Win. I have seen that you should be able to put SteamOS on that as well here pretty soon. What's that other one? It's it comes out alongside the holy moly.
Yeah, now I'm curious. Legion, Asus, oh, MSI Claw. I guess that is, yeah, that is one. What else we got? Yeah, View All, sure.
Neo was the one that I was thinking of.
Sorry, which one?
The Aya Neo was the other one that I was thinking of. They release like almost a new version of it every 6 months.
Oh, damn, they're reiterating it that much.
Yeah, hold on.
Yeah, I guess what we got 1,000. How do they go from 400 to 1,000? Good God.
What for the device?
Yeah. That's a
Yeah.
spec difference. That's not climbing a ladder. That's just
Like
that's
it's
something.
dude, like their cat oh my god, bro. Like they have holy
Acer Nitro
moly.
11.
Ioneo Kun, Ioneo Slide, Ioneo
Oh, is that
Air
the one we were talking
1S,
about? Let's see.
2S, Geek 1S. So
I think that's the one we were talking about.
in terms of SteamOS, I think it's gonna blow up. I think it's actually gonna be like an installer that you're just able to install on everything because it is a Linux-based system. I don't know that Steam is gonna require money to actually install it on your already existing handhelds. I think it'll just be, I think they'll just be like, yeah, sure, here you go, install it. Because in
Josh,
the
is this
end,
the one you
that'll
were
make them
talking
more
about?
money.
Yeah, we were talking about this one a little bit earlier. The fucking tablet that you're holding,
Boy,
the
I love
11
it.
inch. Dude, okay, speaking of that,
I don't even
it's
want
so
it.
big, it's a laptop size. I don't care what specs it has. Besides, where is the battery life? I don't know if they would release that information just yet, though, if it's not available. Um,
Oh, actually, yeah, the battery life's gonna suck.
yeah, these people are gun ho about bigger screens and whether it be OLED or not, but it's like you still got a bigger screen and it's more juice.
Yeah, that's a lot more juice.
For
Holy
11,
crap.
yeah, I'm not
And
seeing
it's like a
any info
hungry
on it.
it's like a hungry machine too, you know? It's not like any like it ain't just like a little babysitter, you know?
Yeah, if anything, you better hope the standby time is Nintendo Switch esque or whatever, not where it just dims the shit out of it and goes one hertz.
Yeah, they ain't no Chromebook.
No, which
That
those
thing's a
things last
beast.
forever. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I have a freaking. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I still see it blinking in the background
It's still
in my
on.
closet, dude. It's still on, and I turned that thing on just to watch like sports or whatever it was a week ago, and the battery's still kicking. And that thing is like, I got that thing in 2012. So yeah,
Oh, man. Yeah,
yeah,
those ain't hungry, dude. They just
no,
sip. They just sip and that's all they do.
powered by hopes and air at this point.
Yeah, powered by just look at me and then I'll turn on.
Yeah, I'm just like, all right, damn. There's a Chromebook propped up on a couch in the basement. It probably still boots right up. Oh, instantly.
Guaranteed.
It's just waiting.
Yeah, it's it's just come play with me.
You want to talk about a good battery life gaming thing? Probably those, even though no one has one, those gaming Chromebooks.
Oh boy.
80 watts. Oh, for the battery. Oh, but they don't. Did they not? Owen, do they not list the? I'm assuming they don't list the time, the run time
Like
for
80
it.
watt hours?
Good. Well, it has to be what?
Are you
100 is the
saying
max
80,
for
80
something
watts
to
in
be portable.
total?
I think 80 watts total. 80
Mhm.
watts, same as ROG Ally. Okay.
Like the processors only?
Well, I don't think the processor. I think the battery. Is
That'd
what
be
he's talking about.
quite a powerful handheld.
Well, for this size, I would almost. I feel like it would need to be, and then not just that. We're like you said, you're kind of getting to laptop territory. So what? 100 watts is the max I think you can take on a plane. So, what was Josh
Oh,
says?
I
What
didn't
was
even
each of your guys' favorite reveal at CES?
uh
Um, let's see. Oh man, no, get out of here,
hello?
life hack.
Wow. I wonder why my mic keeps dying. But mine was probably the 50 series GPUs.
Oh man. God, there's so much stuff. I'm trying to remember the titles. I guess let me just scroll through Verge real quick, basically. See what popped up. Do they not have a freaking? There we go. We'll just click that. I was gonna say someone's got to have a summary.
Oh, of CES.
Yeah, for the most part. Even if it's not coming out or anything like that. Best TV, best car. I'm just AI is everywhere.
Yo, this is a fucking. So I just pulled up the
Obviously, NVIDIA.
Acer's like spec page for the 11-inch handheld.
Yeah.
Dude, it is a little tiny beast.
Is it?
Yeah, this thing's, dude, the resolution. Oof. The RAM's faster than the RAM that's in my PC right now.
Is it? What's the RAM spec?
7,500 mega transfers per second.
Oh, okay.
Soldered RAM's always going to be faster though.
Ooh, I'm always a fan of the rollable stuff, and I feel like who did that? Legion or no? Lenovo.
Yeah, I don't see any
that
specific
pretty well.
specs on wattage, but
Either that or the cars that never come out, but I'm still waiting. I'm not gonna lie, I'm still waiting for the freaking Sony car to come out.
is that still
Which-
coming out?
They partnered with Honda on it, so it has a chance. I think they did that last year because they first showed that off as a concept, I think in 2020, and then they like renamed it in 2022, or at least had the sedan or SUV version of it in 2022, and then eventually it'll come out.
I
So,
think
but-
I think I watched it drive around, didn't I? Didn't they have like a concept that drove around?
They might have, especially if it's CES. But Josh, what was your favorite reveal at CES? Yeah, so Owen says that's the battery, the 80 watts thing.
Okay, that
So-
makes sense.
They can be as big as they want, but they still got to make it efficient, in my opinion.
That means 80 watts per hour, 80 watt hours.
But
So you'll probably get like 2-3 hours out of it, just assuming based off of what I just looked at
Unplugged.
spec wise.
yeah, undocked or whatever. Not.
Maybe 2.5 actually, probably 2.5.
Comes with the giant battery. bank.
Oh, you liked the rollable laptop?
Well, I just like how certain companies they actually take that tech and show it off, but it's like
I wonder if any of it's actually going to release. Do you remember? I think it was last year where they had the tablet that you could stretch outward, like, and you could just make it like 13 inches or something like that. I don't think that ever came to market though.
no, the durability alone in that stuff, I couldn't even imagine.
No, it would
And
definitely be
then not
something you
only
leave at
that,
home.
Yeah, and then like speaking of I guess rollable, flexible stuff, I'm seeing it just as a fad or whatever not, but those like monitors that do that, I think.
Oh, like the
makes them.
Corsair? Yeah, the Corsair
Yeah.
Flex. Mhm.
Yeah, I'm just like, you're gonna do it once, maybe, because you bought it and whatever not. But I feel like after that, you're gonna leave it put.
I just don't see yourself adjusting that much. You know what I mean?
No.
Like you're sitting here
No.
like, oh, now I need to move it this. Oh, wait, hold on. Like, you know, like I just don't see that happening.
This movie looks like garbage. One sec.
Maybe if I bend it
That's
this
better.
way, you know? It is kind of
There
a
we
flex though. It is like a major flex. You got friends come over and you're like, huh, check this out. Bam.
As it snaps because it's not.
They're
It's
like,
got
"Shit."
dust.
Yeah.
It's not going back.
Uh.
All right, what's Josh say? My only question about the 50 series, as someone who just upgraded from a GTX 1080 Ti, congrats, to a 4090 this past March, what are the games I would really need to upgrade to a 50 series for? I
You
feel like the
don't.
4090 should be more than capable for most titles for this foreseeable future. God damn it, Nvidia hates you because you're being reasonable.
Yeah, you don't have to upgrade. You don't.
Yeah, you don't.
I don't have to upgrade and I'm not going to. I just so the thing that well, should we spin the wheel and see if we actually get it?
Yeah, we can. If not, I can always force it, you know.
I guess we can just talk about it.
Oh, stay. We did
No
get
way,
it.
we
Look
actually
at
got it.
that. Yeah, we did.
So the thing that I okay, so we'll get let me pull up the page real quick, but I don't really think I need it. The thing that I liked about the 50 series release is it actually, so when you look at okay, so from 30 series to 40 series, there wasn't a major improvement in like its total processing power. There was an improvement, but from 40 series to 50 series, it just feels like such a greater improvement based off. I mean, like I say feel, but I haven't felt it myself. But based off what they have announced and what they have
Yeah.
shown, it is so it is looking like a much greater improvement for the costs that you are paying. So for example, I believe the 4090 retails at, what is it, $1,600? Is that what it is?
Yes.
And the 5090 will retail for 2K. This is the first time that I'm looking at that and being like, okay, that's actually probably worth it. So for example, I was watching somebody playing Cyberpunk, side by side comparison. One had 4090, one had 5090, and the 5090 had double the frame rate with the same settings as the 4090. Like, it is such a great improvement with all the also with all their AI. Well, see, this is the double-edged sword though, because they've implemented so many AI features into these new cards. Like, they make you feel like you're getting more than you really are. So it's very complicated, but also the AI has greatly improved, and it's much harder to tell when they are generating frames or it's like a real frame that's there. If that does that make sense? Did I lose you?
No, you're good on my end. I was gonna say my biggest thing is, at the end of the day, obviously they're gonna tell you specs. They're gonna tell you numbers. It's gonna be better. That's the point. It's gonna be better no matter what. But when you're playing the game, whether it be their perfect ideal one, obviously this one will happen to be Cyberpunk. When you're playing the game, how often are you pixel peeping? I guess, like
Me myself,
or sure, in general. I'm just saying it, like, you can pixel peep and like damn, this is a beautiful looking game now and whatever not. But you also have to remember, just because you have this hardware, you also better, in a sense, have the monitor to back it up.
Yep, the monitor, that's more important than actually getting the graphics card. Yeah, like you may, okay, let's say you have a 4090 but you have a 1080p monitor that's locked to 60 hertz. You're not helping yourself.
Yeah, your 1080p looks damn good, but it's just easy mode for this graphics card now.
Yep, because you're locked at 60 hertz frame rate or 60 FPS. So I'm not saying you do, but I'm just like yeah, it's a double-edged sword for sure.
You typically have to upgrade another or something, but DLS4 just doesn't seem like a reason enough to pay 2K and try to sell the 4090 for whatever I can get for it.
Look at the memory bandwidth. It's increased by 700 gigabytes. That is insane. The memory bus is widened quite a bit too. It's a much more powerful card. It is the first time in a long time it feels like a substantial leap for Nvidia. Yes. That's the only reason I'm so excited about it. But me personally, I will not be buying one. I have a 4070 and I am happy with that. It does everything I do, or that I need it to do. So I am fine.
I will say this though, granted, because of, I would assume, AI, and obviously it is running, faster and whatever not. That, man, dude, these graphics cards are getting wild with that power.
Oh, do you see that? 575 watt recommended?
Yeah.
Or a TGP, I mean.
Yeah, I'm like, god damn.
Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. You're gonna need two power supplies to power one PC.
One, I know. Yeah. And it's just like, it's just funny. I feel like you just gotta, as nice as it is and as nice as those graphs are, because obviously they're gonna put up the best pictures for all of us. Marketing does marketing things. Just what games do you play? And like you said, future proofing it for the most part. For foreseeable future, you'll be, for what'd you say, 4090? Especially from a jump from a 1080 Ti to a 4090. Yeah, you're good. I feel like that's the biggest jumps we want to focus on versus year over year. Don't get me wrong, like you said, Kyler, like this one was a good one for a 1 year jump in a sense versus the 30 to 40. So
this is if I had like a 20 series card, I would probably go and get a 50 series card. But that's just because you're losing a lot of features between 20 and 30 series. But since I have a 40 series card, I am not gonna buy a 50 series card. I promise, because I have bought a 20 series, I bought a 30 series, and I bought a 40 series. So I will not buy this one.
I feel like, because correct me if I'm wrong, when the 30 series got announced, it kind of had the same effect, I thought, in terms of
The jump?
like, yeah,
It did. It did. It wasn't this great, but it did. It felt great. But the 10 to the 20 series didn't feel great at all.
hmm
Yeah.
So I'm almost thinking if anything, it seems like kind of at a point. We'll see with this next one, I guess. But it seems like an every 2 year kind of thing.
Actually, yeah. Yeah, that would, yeah.
In terms of the jump. So like I feel like we're kind of getting to the same point with cell phones
Yeah.
that they've been into for a while, these like S models where you have the jump maybe, you know, in hardware, but software is kind of lacking, and then that second go around it's like, all right, here's the push that you guys were looking for originally. But
Here's that better screen, or that higher refresh rate, or that bigger battery.
yeah.
So, question, what card are you currently rocking?
Let's see. In this PC, it has a 3060 12 gig, just the normal one. And then the
Ooh,
one
I like those 12 gig cards.
Yeah, because at this point, besides graphics, I feel like VRAM and just RAM in general is going to be what's needed most. And then the one in the living room has 3060 Ti.
Nice.
And yeah, and so I will say yes, having VRAM is nice. Which what do we got for? Well, yeah, like 32 or something. Yeah, 32 gigs
It's
for
crazy.
the 5090. But not saying 24 gigs isn't, you know, good either. Like that's plenty for now. For the future, how about that?
Oh yeah, you're good. You're good even past 2 generations. It comes 6090, you're still good.
Yeah.
You're at
Gamers
7090,
gonna
you're
start
probably
upgrading
even
the
still
outlet.
good
Oh,
then,
yeah.
honestly.
Yeah,
but
we're gonna start getting these graphics cards in the house, and you're gonna start flipping breakers.
dude,
So-
I already pop breakers with all the power that I use. It's
Yeah,
crazy.
see.
It's crazy. But so yeah, that's the reason I'm so excited. And it also, I don't know if you noticed, but I believe I believe that the release window took longer too, like in between 40 and 50 series.
Oh, okay.
I did.
True. Yeah, because it was more of a rumored thing or whatever. Not. Hey, I appreciate the sub, Josh.
So 40 series released in 2022. When did 30 series release?
Which I don't mind
2020.
these gaps.
Okay.
Though.
So no, it was about 2 years. It was about 2 years. It just felt longer. I don't know. Maybe. No, I don't mind the gaps at all either. It makes you feel, or for people that like are what's it called, bad with their money, it's like I am sometimes. It
Save
makes it
up.
feel like you got some use out of that card before you're like, oh, this new thing, I really need it. I'm definitely not going to
need
get it
it.
this time though. I'm definitely not going to buy it this time. I
One sec.
promise.
Let me. One sec. That save it. Cool. That saved it. Okay. Now we have
What?
video proof.
Oh fuck. Don't send that to my wife. Don't send that to my wife.
Video proof. I'm not gonna get it. SpongeBob meme.
I got it.
You'll
Dude.
never guess what I got.
So how do you like my little like side project PC that I'm building?
Dude, that thing is dope. I'm gonna need an update when it's finished, because
Yeah.
and powered on and whatever not, because that thing is sick. And that size, I wouldn't know what liters in a sense, but I would assume it has enough air to breathe.
I'll show you the GPU I'm gonna put it. So for context, I'm building a PC inside of an original Xbox case. Yeah, many people have done it. I've just always thought it would look cool, and I thought it would be cool at my entertainment system. So that is why I'm building it.
I think it'll show. Okay, yeah. Oh, that's Go, not OG.
So what I am
164.85. I'm just seeing how much the system itself is for
the little
basically a case.
baby graphics card, and it should fit in there just fine.
Oh, you don't have the holographic green one? Or not
No.
holographic, the trans, the Halo editions, or
So
the Mountain Dew one.
I definitely wouldn't. I definitely wouldn't do it if that was the only Xbox I had. I wouldn't ruin
True.
the Halo Edition Xbox. I had the opportunity to buy one, for like $50, and it was before like their price hike. There's a huge price hike on them now. But
Oh, so
I
what
didn't
I'm
buy
looking
it.
at is
I should have bought it.
Is 325.
Oh Jesus, yeah, yeah. They go from anywhere between like 200 to like $600 now.
Holy shit!
Depending on
Okay.
condition. I should have bought the one that I had the opportunity to buy, but I just didn't at the time. I shoot myself in the foot all the time about it.
I just feel bad for the people that back in the day when these things were releasing, they, especially on eBay, because that's where it happens typically, they get scammed and buying an Xbox, and it's literally just the box,
Just the box.
just the box. Here you
Yeah.
go.
Luckily,
Josh
I don't
says
know
no.
anybody that's happened to, but
Yeah, true. Josh says I'll probably hold out with the 4090 until the inevitable 5080 Super or Ti.
you should
Yeah,
hold out
we
longer
would-
than that.
True. Unless you're
4090 is
saving up.
badass.
Yeah. Well, let's see. Thickness wise, I don't know if they had measurements, but the, I guess 50 series, they're smaller though, correct?
Yeah, they actually tried to make them small. So there's photos of like of
The size comparison?
yeah, one moment. Well, not size comparison, but just like that, the crazy Nvidia 90. So
Very
the
sick.
crazy thing is when Nvidia is releasing their like in-house cards, they tried to
Oh,
make
damn.
them smaller, whereas other manufacturers of the cards are making them so much bigger. So Nvidia like shrunk it, and they changed how the board is shaped and all that, so you can have a pass-through fan, and they were able to make it, I don't know how much, but they were able to make it smaller than the 4090. But Asus said, "Hold my beer," and made it so big. There's 4 fans on it. There's 3 fans on the front and 1 fan on the back. It is insane how big they
God.
made it. Oh my god! But it, good for thermals. But holy
I would
moly,
hope so.
man! Holy
would hope so.
moly!
I'm trying to
Asus,
see.
Asus, hold my beer. I got you.
Hold the beer.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it says on here. 50 series though, doesn't it have 2 fans on it though?
I think it
What
has
had
2.
two?
I think it only
Yeah,
has 2
pass-through.
though.
Yeah, yeah. But they're pass through though.
Yeah. Because have you seen the shape of the board? It's like it's like a Pop-Tart.
Oh, is it tiny? Oh,
It's,
really? Oh,
it's like
dope.
the size
Tasty.
of a Pop-Tart, and it's centered now.
Oh, and the spine there, basically. Okay.
NVIDIA 5090 board.
Yeah, because it's a 2-slot card. So
Yeah, you see that?
pretty good versus.
I don't know if you're looking at but it's pretty fucking cool. It's impressive what they did, because they have the main board and then they have like a daughter board, if I remember.
Okay.
Yeah, I believe this is 2 separate boards. Yeah, the main board and then the daughter board clicks onto it.
Nice. At least they thought about that instead of just beefing it up just for the sake of it.
Dude. I can't wait for all the other cards to get released from all the other vendors. I want to see how big they get.
I know. Well, let's see here. So typically, I feel like AMD's route has always been NVIDIA's the powerhouse. AMD's route, me personally, has always been the VRAM. So if 5090 has 32, what the hell is AMD going to throw at this stuff?
64, baby. Let's go. Shit. I really, really, really want not NVIDIA, but AMD and Intel graphics cards to just catch the fuck up already. We need some more competition in the high end. Intel will probably never get there, honestly, but AMD has a chance,
Yes.
So we
And
need to
look how
get
long
there.
It's taken them for that chance, though. So, for
Dude, their
Intel to even
processors are
get there-
killing it,
Yeah.
but they're not fighting NVIDIA in processors.
No, they're not. They can
No.
at least double dip though, because AMD have the console space though.
Yes.
Yeah.
Currently,
So I-
yes.
Yeah. Okay. Because I want to say they've always had the console space
I
for the most
don't.
part.
I think the Switch though is Nvidia, right? It's just like Nvidia, like whatever the fuck.
Maybe I thought so. We got Josh said he was worried about future proofing for a 5090 when considering which case to buy. When I got the 4090, I was expecting some true monsters to be revealed. True.
Yeah.
What
Well,
I guess
there
what
is
case
some
did you
true
go with? What
monsters.
size? But yeah, I guarantee they'll be beefy still.
Yeah, it is. Nintendo Switch, it uses Nvidia's Tegra X1 chip.
Tegra. Okay. The fact though that you could put a 5090 in a small form factor PC though is kind of dope.
Yeah, I want them to come out with like some more small cards. I love SFX systems, like mini systems. They are so cute.
Those little shoe boxes, whatever.
Yeah,
Well, not
they're
just that,
so
they blend
cute.
in so well.
Like I think I've sent you photos of my NAS and like my original one. It's like it is the size of a shoebox. But it
Yeah.
holds like it has 34 terabytes in it, which is just crazy to think. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah. All right. What do we have here?
Ooh.
Did I remove one? we
I
talked
think we're
about
just
that.
down to 3, man, or 2.
Are we done with?
I think we're just down to 2.
Oh yeah, because we got the 50 series. All right, let's see what it is.
What are the 2 that we
You're
have left?
saying there's a chance. Meta and just Steam on other handhelds, but I feel like we've talked.
We
about that
already
quite a
talked
bit.
about that. We definitely already
Yeah.
talked about that.
So
We're just meta, man.
we're just meta over here.
Yeah,
So
I
you're
believe we've already
just-
done that one.
Yeah. Oh man. I feel like this is obviously tech related because it's the internet and whether it be social media or whatever not. But Meta removing fact checking, dude. You want to talk about the wild, wild west? Holy crap!
Oh man, I don't even know what to say about this. I'm not gonna lie.
The
It's
place, the place it is basically a place. The place was already unhinged before this, so I
Mhm.
don't.
Well,
Somehow it's gonna get worse. I don't know.
does it? Okay, so do you still actually use Facebook?
I deleted that thing probably 3 years ago at least.
So I want to delete Facebook. Wife won't let me. She wants to tag me and shit. But
Oh yeah, true. Because you
Dude.
can't take someone if they don't have. Yeah.
it has turned into like over the last like 2 years, it has just turned into thirst trap heaven. Like all the reels, everything. It's like, oh man, this doesn't feel like Facebook anymore.
No.
I miss MySpace.
I feel like a lot of people miss that. Well, I will say this. I don't know if do you scroll, I guess, like Twitter in a sense, X now, basically?
I
ever scroll that?
I do. Not very
Okay.
often. The things that I actually do the most though, I just watch YouTube, man. Like
Same.
if I looked at my hours on YouTube, it's fucking all day.
Through the roof, yeah.
Yeah.
The only reason I mentioned we're just gonna call it Twitter. The only reason I mentioned Twitter basically is because of Blue Sky, basically what Twitter used to be. The one thing I like about it though is for whether it be for this show or anything like that, is it allows me to whatever I'm following. That's the default, so I don't get into that.
Oh, for your like
algorithm.
your timeline,
Yeah,
and that's Blue Sky.
and it's chronological. So I know when it's ended. Like I'm caught up. We're good. Like get out of here. Which is super nice.
That's actually kind of cool.
Yeah, and I can avoid all that, I guess, recommended algorithm stuff to get me to, be pissed off.
Yeah,
and
all the other
all this
hoopla
other
that you
stuff.
don't care about.
Yeah, it's like, why am I wasting my energy on this shit? Like, it kind of goes hand in hand. Granted, this is meta with fact checks, whatever not. But social media being social media, we'll see how this plays out, obviously, with TikTok and everything. I just feel like the biggest thing is you just got to figure out what you're spending your time with. That's why I find it very hard when YouTube is, yes, it's a social media platform, but it does, I feel like it does a better job of making it not feel like one.
I don't. It's very rare that I ever leave a comment, and it's actually even rare that I like if I pop onto a live stream that I even chat in the chat.
True, yeah. I just have it.
So
if anything, sometimes I'll just have it in the background, just chilling.
And that's normally what it is. Either it's like if I'm at my computer, it's off to my left over here, or I'm just watching it on my phone, laying in bed.
Yeah.
So it doesn't. It is a social platform, but it doesn't feel like it at all.
No.
I use it more as an informative platform. Like as of lately, I've been watching a lot of like house builds and stuff though. So
Okay.
yeah,
Well,
it's been
they
fun.
always get you. They always get you in something.
Yeah, a
But
whole hour and a half time lapse of building a house.
because in terms of like meta removing fact checking, uh, is it weird to say I could see this being a good thing? In the fact that I think it gets people to realize maybe I don't need this anymore. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
I actually think it's a good thing overall. Um, I just think it's funny. You know, I think it's more funny than anything. You went all in on it, yeah, like and I believe it's like a secondary company that they actually like are partnered with to get the fact checkers, I
mhm,
believe. And
yeah.
I just I don't know, man. It's just like it's like why now? Actually, I know why, you know. Everybody knows why. But
Yeah. Yeah.
it's like if you really felt that way, you obviously don't have a backbone to like keep it. I it's whatever. I don't use Facebook.
Yeah. I just feel like at this point, just kind of figure out what these social media companies are going to do what they can to keep their business afloat, because at the end of the day it is a business and whatever not, but at the same time, it is your time, so value that as you will.
Exactly.
You don't have to be on it.
I wonder how well Facebook's actually doing. I would like do we know? Is that public?
uh oh, in terms of Meta as the parent company or Facebook
Like
itself?
Facebook revenue. Like is Facebook getting chip?
um I wouldn't think so, because they have other parachutes at this point.
Fuck, their stock price is $615, so
Good
they gotta be
lord.
doing pretty well.
They got Instagram, they got Threads, they got
Threads
um
Threads is trash. Threads had to have
I haven't
failed.
even tried it. What is
Well, and then
what's that chat
They have
service?
Oculus and all that. WhatsApp, right?
WhatsApp. There we go.
Yeah.
That's huge.
Mhm.
That's huge.
I wonder if this also has something to do because uh, Congress was having meetings with Mark Zuckerberg not too long ago. I don't remember what about. I remember watching the videos on it, but I
Oh, I
wonder if
feel like it's
this.
always about security and whatnot.
Yeah, I wonder if this has anything to do with that.
Yeah, I don't know.
I doubt it though. I doubt it though. I honestly think it's just like, hey, you know, we feel like there's been a change, and this is what we're gonna do, and it's probably gonna end up being cheaper for them.
Yeah, and honestly, oh man, are people? I guarantee there are. Hence why it's probably a big deal. People out there actually scroll Facebook and be like, "Oh my god, look at this! This is just straight facts, boys." Like, what, guys?
So,
Guys,
well, okay. I guess that depends. I was seeing people post about the. It really depends. Like, I'm not scrolling Facebook and seeing like oh man, I don't want to get too egregious with it, so I'm not going to say what I was just about to say. But I was scrolling Facebook and I did see some things on the fires, and I do take that as fact. It really, but like I'm not going to go there to get like my news. You know what I mean?
exactly. Yeah, I
I
was gonna
just
say I don't use Facebook for that. Yeah.
my news is generally a source from like it's not even sourced from the news, independent journalists on YouTube. I really
Yeah.
yeah, I really appreciate the depth that a lot of them will go into.
Yeah, and because Facebook is probably a lot of just obviously to get you to read the title and then maybe scroll past it. So that's the troubling piece of it. But yeah, other than that, it is what it is. Delete that. It's funny because literally
Delete that shit.
deleting it and all, whether it be Threads, Facebook, Instagram. I think it was on Google Trends or The Verge basically said it, like that shit spiked as soon as they announced the no fact checking and everything like that.
Oh,
So,
deleting it?
yeah.
Oh,
Spiked.
yeah. Yeah. I
So,
don't I is yeah, it's really not that big a deal to me. I just thought it was funny. That's about it. Um cuz yeah, we'll see. Does the fact checking happen on Instagram too?
I don't know if they mentioned that. I could see that being in the background now in terms
Yeah.
of Facebook maybe being the first one to do it, and then after that, then it trickles down to those guys. But I don't know.
I'm not a huge fan of Meta as a company anyway, if I'm being honest with you. Mainly because I have multiple Oculus headsets and they want me to link my Facebook account to my Oculus, and it pisses me off.
Oh yeah, true.
Yeah.
That kind of goes, I guess, hand in hand with, I don't know, the like PlayStation stuff on PC that's going on.
See, that's a little different though, because PlayStation account is a gaming account. My Facebook account is not a gaming account. So I don't want like, check this out, he's playing Beat Saber right now. Look at this new high score just popping on everybody's timeline. It's like, no. So
does it have to be public?
I don't know. I've been able to subvert it because I originally had an Oculus account. So
oh, gotcha. Okay.
Now they don't even offer that. But I think this next time this next time I turn on my headset, they're gonna tell me, yo, you gotta sign in with Facebook. Because it's already past the time that they were like, no matter what, you gotta make a Facebook, or you have to sign in with Facebook now. Yeah, and I just haven't turned it on since.
Okay. Interesting. Damn.
But
well, shit.
Yeah, I think we'll see how it goes, you know?
Yeah. See how she goes. Switch 2 in April, folks. You heard it here, folks. Just kidding.
You think?
At least well, they gotta have a game to go with it. That's the hard part. They got one cooking up that we're unaware of.
You know that they're cooking up a cheap Pokemon game right now that's gonna suck ass, but I'm still gonna buy it.
That's usually a holiday thing now.
Yeah, you're probably right. Wait. Isn't there a new like Legends Pokemon game coming?
Maybe, if it's rumored to be.
I believe that
Game Freak just needs this.
Legends Z to A. They actually already announced it.
Does it say when?
No, it just says 2025.
Okay, so yeah, they could do that then.
What GPUs do we have? I currently have a RTX 4070, and I think my co-host over here has
3060s basically.
3060. What GPU?
Yeah, what are you rocking? Yeah, what are you rocking? RX 580, beach.
I still have one in the closet.
Dude, same. Mine's just chilling up top.
Yeah. It'll be a good server CPU or GPU eventually.
Oh my god, what do I do with this thing?
Build a little server, man.
I know. I still have the old CPU, the 1400 Ryzen.
Oh, that'd be solid. Oh, you got a 4060? Nice. Do you plan to upgrade to the 5060 or 5070? Yeah, you should build a little server. Do you have an old case?
No, I do not. Should I go get a console? Maybe the Wii? I'm just kidding. That won't fit.
So I did consider doing the 360, but that would have just been much harder because of the shape.
I'm not gonna lie, when you had your LEDs going for the OG one, I was like, oh man, too bad it wasn't the 360. He could rig up when it's powering
1,
down
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, to be the red light.
Oh, the red light. Yeah.
Yeah, the red ring of death, dude.
That would have been so funny, actually. Oh boy. Oh, you are gonna upgrade? Which one are you gonna get? 5060, 5070? They do say the 5070 has equivalent to 4090 performance.
Correct.
That is what they claim.
I'm asking why. I'm not giving it a hard time. I just want to know why. And if it's the reason of because I want to, that's completely fine.
Yeah. I agree. Shit, if you got the money.
Yeah, it's your money, not mine.
I can't quite justify that upgrade as I haven't played games in 3 weeks. If I play games every day.
You would though if you got this.
I told myself that for the 20 series, 30 series, and 40 series. I really need that new GPU to sit down and play.
If I had this, I'd be so much better.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they have to say.
But yeah, new Pokemon game. I'm hyped on that.
Dude, they better figure out that graphics engine or something.
For Pokemon?
Yeah.
Just gonna play the trailer real quick.
I feel like they've been getting getting away with too much. Game Freak has, and in a weird way, I feel like Power World has stepped up the ante.
Oh, dude,
Even
and
though-
then Power World's getting sued.
I wonder if
Did
they're
you-
gonna. Pull
did you
through with
see that?
Though. I did.
It's already happening. They've already had to change some shit in the game.
Oh yeah, true. Because they
Mhm.
the catching mechanic had to be changed, didn't it?
Mhm.
How does that
how the
work
spheres
now?
work now? I actually haven't loaded it up since they had to change it, but so the video that I saw, instead of like you throwing the ball, you like
Mhm.
held the ball out and it just kind of like appeared now, rather than like you throw the ball, it bounces, and then
Throwing it.
you know what I mean? It was just like it kind of just like poofed out of magic. I'm sure they're gonna make it
Okay.
smoother, but they were probably just trying to get it out of there, so Nintendo's not like writing down more
One-
shit on them.
One less thing to get billed
Mhm,
for. Yeah.
mhm.
Okay. Okay.
The crazy thing is, how much have you looked into that lawsuit?
Not in depth, just article
So,
surfing basically.
Have you seen that what they're getting sued for is one of Nintendo's patents that Nintendo patented after Power World came out.
Oh, perfect timing. What they
Yeah.
patent?
It was how what was it? How balls work?
Only
how-
Nintendo.
How spheres work in a game?
Safe search on for that search, folks.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Nintendo suing Power World over patent.
Over ball patent. Of course they would.
The lawsuit
curious.
focuses on gameplay mechanics that center around Pokemon games, including throwing balls. The patents were filed in Japan. What is it exactly? Okay, overthrowing Pokeballs.
Okay,
And
so
that
animation.
patent was put in place after Power World had already been released. And here are the patent numbers. Super bullshit, honestly. Power World was a great game. Did you play it?
I have not jumped into that now.
Oh, dude, it's awesome. I've got quite a few hours into it myself.
Is there? I will say this. This is my only one gripe about open worlds, I guess, or live service, whatever.
Is there an
not.
objective?
Is there? Yeah. Is there an end game?
Sure, if you want there to be. So there is.
If there's like
it
a
really,
final boss or whatever. Not.
There kind of is. It really depends on what your goal is in the game. Like, is your goal to catch all the pals? Is your goal to just catch like the big pals, like the monster pals? You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So it really just kind of depends what your goal is.
Okay. Yeah, because it always seemed interesting, but I'm like, God damn.
What the fuck?
It just keeps, because I know what they added a new map or something recently or whatever, not new world.
They expanded the
So-
map.
Yeah, I'm just like, hey, props to seeing something getting updated and whatever not, but damn, some of these things can be a second tier kind of job.
Yeah, I got 50 hours in it. I just had to look that up.
Would you consider that scraping the surface?
Oh yeah, I didn't even explore the whole map. Oh wow, talk about
Yeah, okay.
lag. Oh yeah, updates are installing. I opened Steam
Yeah,
and
dude, it's
it just
'cause-
started downloading everything.
It's because you need that 50 series, bro.
It's because I haven't turned on my PC in 3 weeks. Damn. Cool. Well, have anything else you want to talk about?
That is it for the most part this week, but
I think we covered a
Always.
lot.
yeah, we did. Always going back and forth, but always good chatting it up, getting updated even myself. So
I just ordered you know what a bench power supply is?
no, actually.
It's like it's like a power supply that you have on your bench that you have alligator clips to power things at specific voltages.
Oh, okay.
So I just got that today, so I can dial in the LEDs on that power button, figure out which
Dope.
leads go to it, and I can actually get it to power on. Because right now it's very jank. But as soon as I figure out how to give it power, I'm going to give it power. I'm
Sick.
excited on
Can't
that. Yeah,
It'll be dope once it's complete.
yeah. I'll probably showcase it. Maybe I'll make a video on it.
Do it.
Mhm,
Do it.
mhm. And then the podcast when it's done, I'll show it off. Obviously.
Hell yeah, dude.
Hmm.
Hell yeah. I'll figure obviously while we're working through this out and I'll figure out ways to expand webcam so obviously you can show it in full screen.
Are you talking about your webcam?
Well, on my side and whatever, not expanding, have a scene or something that expands yours full screen so it can be shown off
Oh,
like that.
gotcha, gotcha. Oh, kind of like how what I'm doing right here.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
cool, cool. Well, this was our first time, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. It was
Yes,
great.
go follow
I
Jack
actually,
Kyler over on YouTube, Twitch, all that good stuff, boys.
yep, and
So,
go check out Tech Dow on YouTube. I believe you're Tech Out on Twitch as well, right?
yes, yes. If that is your platform of preference, then yes.
Check him out. He's right here. Shoot him a sub, ring the little bell, and yeah, we'll be doing this hopefully weekly. It might end up bi-weekly, but it really depends on the tech news, I assume.
Yeah, figure it out. People's
Mhm.
schedules, all that stuff.
Mhm.
Life goes on, you know. So
Yep, life goes on, and
yeah,
we just keep kicking.
the goal is Fridays though. So
Yep, Friday 6 p.m. We were a little
that's
late
what
today.
technical difficulties. Patent pending.
Yeah,
Maybe.
yeah, yeah. Cool. Well, I'm gonna go do a few things, and then maybe I'll hit you up in a little bit for some games if I got time.
Dude, hell yeah. Just let me know.
All right. Have a good night.
Later, guys. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for later.